I'm Polly Smith. I'm a track vet, which means I work at Greyhound tracks around the country looking after the health and the welfare of the greyhounds while they're at the tracks. I'm joined today by Vic and by his owner Hayley, who are going to help us out with this video. So when I'm at the track, I'm often asked by trainers and kennel hands, what can they do? How can they check dogs over to make sure that they're fit, happy and healthy? And that's what we're going to be looking at in this video. So we start the examination by really standing back and looking at the dog as a whole. So this is just a visual assessment of the general condition and demeanour of the dog. So I'm looking really at, is Vic bright and alert? Is he aware of what's going on and interested in his surroundings? Does his coat and his body condition look good? And also, how's he carrying his weight on his legs? Is he standing evenly on all four legs, or is he favouring one? So that's just a brief visual assessment, but you can actually tell quite a lot from that initially. So when we finish the visual examination, then I want to start to see the dog moving. So what we're going to do now is just get Vic walking and trotting so that we can assess his gait and check for any signs of lameness. So Hayley, if you can walk Vic away for me. So we're assessing Vic first of all in the walk to really see that he's using all 4 feet evenly, and that he's placing them properly and moving freely in that gait. So now we're going to trot him, and trotting actually allows us to see more subtle signs of lameness, so it's easier to detect lameness when they're trotting. So Hayley, if you can trot him for me. And you can see that Hayley's keeping Vic's lead nice and loose there so that he's able to move freely, and we can see if there's any nodding of the head, which can indicate lameness as well. Thank you, Hayley. So I'm starting with his head, so looking at his eyes to check they're nice and bright, shiny, no cloudiness or redness there. And then looking at his gums, checking that they're nice and pink and also wet. They should be slippery to touch. Then moving back to his ears, now checking for any redness, any pain there, and also if there's any odour that could indicate an infection. So once we've looked at those, move back and look at the coat. Looking here for lumps and bumps and cuts, and also just looking for fleas and other parasites. So by parting the hair, I can look for any live fleas or flea dirt, which shows as small black specks. So once we've done that, moving back this way, and in this area I can tent the skin to check for dehydration. So just gently pinch the skin up and release it, and it should return straight back to normal. If it's longer than 1 or 2 seconds, then your dog may be dehydrated. And finally, just looking under the tail, checking for any sores or soiling there, which could indicate diarrhea. And also, if it's a bitch, you can check whether it's in season. So as a general, this is just a general overview. It's not a detailed look at injuries, but if you see anything that concerns you with this shouldn't replace a thorough veterinary examination. If you find any concerns, then you should contact your vet and have the dog examined by your veterinary surgeon.